Okay. Okay. Okay, back. Alright. We shall continue.
Know what? This is one strange place. Rocks with holes in them. Dug up ground as far as the eye can see.
Not always. They say this used to be a huge ancient city. Now there's nothing but desert left.
We all know what happened. The Darkson calamity happened.
Oh, I already watched this, but whatever.
The Dark Hairs
It's
used
previously.
dark arts to burn the city. Left nothing but ash.
Can't see what kind of magic it used to burn up this much land, though. It's just crazy.
I don't know. Isara said that was a myth with no real historical evidence.
Look, their kind has been digging up Ragnite since forever. So who's to say they don't know some weird Darksony type way to use the stuff as a weapon? I'm just saying.
Anyway, as I was saying, we are in the middle of the Badlands. And what exactly
Yeah,
is doing here?
it didn't seem for me at the time either.
Saying the Imperials
But the more...
near the Barrius ruins.
Well, I found... Really, all it took was I found out that the director of Skies of Arcadia did this too. And Vice, Fina, and Ica are in this. So I was like, I'll give it a try. And then I just...
Who knows what they're thinking?
I got really into it, surprisingly. And I got into the characters and the writing and
I just
everything.
can't figure it
and I
out now.
just
Why were they
fell in love with the story.
Enemy sighted. Tanks at 040. Distance 800. Hold on. Yes. There are foot soldiers as well. And they're taking up combat positions.
Well, it looks like we found our bad guys.
Bad guys.
Squad 7, combat formation.
I'm pretty sure we watched this one too. Pretty sure this was the introduction of the Empire. No.
I didn't think you could look any gloomier.
Oh, it's you. Leave me be.
No need to be unfriendly, is there?
I
Is
got
there
to the
something
part
on
of the
your
game
mind,
right
Gregor?
before you raid the supply base in the forest mission. So far, I'm digging the game. Oh, cool.
His Grace Maximilian. Barrius holds no strategic worth. Why lead a force there himself?
You can go back and do the missions as
took
many times as you
Selvaria with
want,
him,
and
so
you
it
can
probably
get
has something to do with the
experience and
Valkyrie.
money every time. So that's the one I played probably the most, just to try and earn all
too
the
much stuff
grind
for
out
the
extra
power of the
experience
Valkyrie.
for all my groups.
Maybe. But I can understand the fascination easily enough. The power of the Valkyrie is enough to claim all of Europa. Maybe the entire globe.
Even without it, the Empire's military strength is quite capable of taking control of Europa.
The stronger you are, the shorter that road.
It's a trend
I
with
say
newer
let him
tactical
be.
strategy games
My
where you get the
homeland's
groups button
independence
that
is
you
riding on
undo some
Maximilian's
turns.
word. I need him
Not
to
very
return to
good
the
at this
court
game
with
yet.
enough clout to honor that deal.
Yeah,
Relax.
is that in this
They're all
game?
about their desert adventures.
Where you undo turns? I need to undo a turn a few times. Oh, you wish it was in there. Okay, I get what you're saying. See, that's the thing.
You will now be.
I know what I'm doing in this game, but I have had to close the game out completely without saving to be like, nope, that didn't happen. Do it again. Okay. Also, you gotta take into account, Def. This is New Game Plus, so I'm carrying some real powerful shit I'm not supposed to have. Oh, on that note, though, since you are playing it, I will do the courtesy of telling you when not to watch the stream so that you don't get spoiled with some cool shit that I think will be better for you to experience on your own. Oh, is this the mission I think it is? Okay.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
Oh, and I hit deploy? Oh, no.
Desert region.
I thought deploy for some reason meant put your people out.
This place is really something.
Alicia, you're not even here.
Audio was saying those holes are the result of the same blast that scorched the area. There are furrows dug into the ground, too.
I'm not going to undo it, though. I'm going to make it
Some
work.
explosion.
Are you serious? Yeah, but those trenches and rocks.
You're not here either, Rosie.
Solid cover.
On an open field like this, we'll use whatever we can get. Squad 7, move out.
Turns out that Welkin's been imagining Squad 7 the whole time. Let me see. Meadow bread? No, you won't be good for here. She's fine. I like Herbert a lot. He's a fun character. But man, fuck him sometimes. It's a very weeby tactics game I mentioned. Oh yeah. It's infinite undo turns. I've definitely seen it happen. Oddly enough, I don't really play a whole lot of tactic games. This is probably the only one. Well, I tried to get back into Disgaea, but the problem with a lot of them is just it gets to a point where, like, we didn't know what else to do, so we're just going to ask you to, you know, just play the same thing over and over again. Which, despite what I said earlier, I chose to do that. Disgaea, it's like you can't get past a certain point until you're a high enough level. So you just gotta just sit through the same shit over and over again.
Damage sustained.
Oh god. Well, it's just the treads. That's fine. I do wonder if I'd like this today because I like Darkest Dungeon, for example. Yeah, I wonder too. I definitely... It's like food. My palate for games has definitely changed the older I've gotten. Like, I used to be only about first-person shooters. But now it's like puzzle games, adventure games, platformers, stuff that I like took for granted as a kid. I have a nostalgia for, and I enjoy them again. And I'm just kind of tired of the stuff that I got so much of when I was a teen. Wow, look at him go! Why weren't you using the machine gun before? Now I just hope that nobody throws a grenade and kills my whole squad. Because they're all clustered together. There we go.
Here we go!
First. What's up, Buttercup?
Now! Who are these guys?
Poor guy. I mean, hey. He started it. And that's the American way. Tactically, that's a really bad place to put him, but...
Understood.
I'm gonna need you, Carl. Get your Darson ass over here.
Hurry it up. They won't wait for us.
Leave any repairs to me.
I like nerdy Steve Bloom voice.
Avoid any hasty decisions, soldiers.
No problem, boss.
Let's go. Fucking back off! Wait. I'm ruining the moment. There we go. Alpha Storm.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, the Lil Hitler thing. It's like, not my problem. And then like Japan, Germany, the Lil Hitler's taken over all like all the desks in the Model UN, and America's just not doing anything about it. And then the little Japan comes over and knocks over his cup, and he's like, "Now it's my problem." That's one of the rare Robot Chicken sketches that's still, as stupid as it is, it still makes me laugh a lot. Like, not saying it's not funny, it's just a lot of it I aged out of, but that one I still think is really funny. You get him, Alicia. You scamp. With your battle skirt. 'Cause why not? She got a battle skirt.
New prey sighted.
Can I hit any snipers from here? Probably. Gotta be cute. I know. Gotta be. And she pulls it off. Let me see. Yep.
Sweet dreams.
I like Marina.
This pace.
Having trouble with the sniper in one of the missions. She kept missing and it was infuriating. Yeah, they'll do that. Are you moving them or do you pick a spot and they move themselves? I'm moving them. Wait, why am I... No, Nancy's not sniper.
All you can to minimize casualties.
Because it's sort of like you really got to plan it out to get the best use out of their AP. Because, like what I just did, I wasted some by sending Nancy to an area she didn't need to be. What the fuck? Who's shooting at me? Nancy has pants. Yeah, well, like I said the last time, I'm pretty sure the skirt is an officer's uniform because the only two people that have the skirt are Alicia and Rosie, and they're both officers. Although,
The hunt begins.
I think Edie might have one, but she's like a pop star, so I guess it's a different situation, kinda.
Keep it.
Good night.
Yeah, Daff. My thoughts on the snipers are you definitely got to maximize that because their ratio of missing is just within the reticle. So if you can get, you know, the target's head entirely in the reticle, you can't miss. But
Infantry, move out.
you do run into a problem where sometimes they'll just be, if you're too close, they're just hyper aware of you. So every time you shoot, they duck down.
I'm on it.
I'm not fucking with the Edelweiss right now.
It's so hot.
I love this idle chatter in the middle of a war. Which I guess probably still happens. It probably does happen. Oh, it is a sniper. Okay. I was looking at Alicia's thing, and I thought it was a scout. And I was like, God damn, he shot me from far away. Yeah, Nancy. You be a coward. Yeah, fuck you. I don't know if they're officers. At least it's a sergeant. I don't know, whatever, Lord Probate. No, I mean, when I mean officer, I mean anybody who has that badge is just considered an officer, which just means they give you one extra combat point per turn. I don't know what their actual rank is, but that's just the game term.
Under fire!
Because I had favorites that weren't them, and then I realized way too late that adding them gives me more things I can do per turn.
Damage minimal.
Well, this happened in Skies too. They just got to a point where I just had so many. I mean, it could be choice, but they want so bad to hurt me. Yeah, let's see what if Edie has a skirt or not. I don't remember. But yeah, I got into the Skies of Arcadia where I would have just so many complete kits. And I kind of felt bad for the enemy because they would do all this damage and then it would just be like this.
Leave any repairs to me.
It's so hot.
Thank you.
There we go. And it's like if I saw the enemy do that, I'd be so mad.
Understood.
Target sighted.
No. 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 Why'd you do that? Where'd he go?
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
But yeah, as you go on, you'll definitely you'll get better sniper rifles. And the other thing is trying to make your snipers as happy as possible makes them shoot better. I'm not super into the map. It's very beige. Well, I mean, this is the desert area. This is the only one that's super beige. Not that any of them are super bright, but there is more of a variety than you think.
Good. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
forest one. There's like a lot of cities.
Try to approach the enemy's blind spot.
God, it's funny. New Game Plus makes me go at this a completely different way. Because, like, my armor is, like, much higher than it should be, and it's like, I don't care. I'll just stand and take bullets.
Try to stay sharp.
Let's do this thing. Enemy
Don't let the
sighted.
heat get to you.
Rosie the racist. We can do it, as long as we ain't gotta smell those Darsons. Darksons. I don't have to do this, but I want to.
Here I go!
Man down.
Oh, it's so dumb. What usually happens when I do that setup is for somehow the Lancers will just like snipe whoever's near them. So I gotta kill this guy. And I didn't. So sorry, Nancy. You might get line drive into the to the face with a rocket. Okay. The AI makes weird choices sometimes.
Minor damage sustained.
Where are you going, man? Ah, okay. You're making a mistake is what you're doing. Nope.
Under minor fire.
You fucked up, man. Oh yeah, Daft.
Let's do this thing.
I'll show you a strategy that I like. Just as a suggestion for leapfrogging your snipers. The mechanic for firing people moving through the area doesn't really make sense. Yeah,
I'm sure it's hot,
it
but
does, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I think if you're crouched, they don't fire as often.
they took the camp.
But then again, you don't have the bonus cover from that. So a good thing for leapfrogging your snipers is it's much faster most of the time to just have them stay close to the main flag and then have them retreat and then just deploy them the next turn up ahead, like I'm about to do for Edie. Yeah, Edie doesn't have a skirt either. I'm pretty sure it's their uniform.
I'll take care of it.
You get him, Vice. Oh, fun thing about Vice I learned. The voice actor in this, not in Skies, it is a different guy, but this is also the guy who voiced Ezio Auditore and Batman in the Arkham games.
Yeehaw!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
So he's got some range, because those three characters do not sound alike at all. Just keep losing internet connection despite working most of the day. That sucks, man. Okay, Nancy.
Please hit, okay?
Huh? Don't worry, Ika's got your back.
Right, here I go.
Oh yeah, another... I mean, you'll learn this on your own, but just another fun strategy is you don't have to worry about crossfire against snipers or lancers. They'll never shoot back.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
There's a reason why we call her No-Hit
Try to
Nancy.
affect the enemy's blind spot.
M, as in Mancy. God, you of all people. What? Oh, now I see why you were mad about the you of all people comment.
Understood. That won't slow me down.
That's never come up, man. He does that one all the time, but I can't say I've ever seen it benefit.
Before they can shoot me. An air.
To us. I don't know why I randomly thought of that. It's a King of the Hill thing.
Enemy sighted.
It's one where Peggy takes the students to the field trip to Mexico. That's like, everyone back on the bus. I drank the water. Ah, in Espanol. To us, Puerto. If there's a reason to walk over enemy corpses, do you get stuff?
Man down. Everybody be careful.
I think it might have something to do with your overall rating. I know that if the enemy walks over one of your down soldiers, the down soldier is just dead. You can't bring him back after that.
Sweating an ocean. Complete.
But I don't know if you get anything from stepping over them. I've never really known for sure if it's a benefit. Because I always assumed it would prevent them from reviving their team. But I don't think they can. So I actually don't know what it does. I'm pretty sure that lineup that hit the Edelweiss. But yeah, it's going to take too many turns to run Marina over there. So I'm going to have her retreat and then be re-summoned over there. Because there
The hunt begins.
are some people, even if your snipers can't shoot anybody, like if they're just not able to hit, their line of sight is much further, so you will see more enemies.
Moving out.
Make sure you stay calm.
Enemy unit spotted. Enemy unit spotted. Enemy
Pace
sighted.
yourself. Keep your stamina up.
It's sort of like they do what the scouts do. Yeah, I get why they're so slow, the game balance, but they're so slow. Exactly. It's the game balance of like they're doing what the scouts can do, but they're better at it. You just can't get them as far.
Here we go!
Oh, also, if you're having trouble with the landmines, a good way to deal with them is just to do this.
An error in judgment could cost
Just drive over them with the Edelweiss. Edelweiss is barely... Mine is not affected at all by them, but even at the beginning, it's barely affected by landmines, except tank landmines. However, your infantry can walk over tank mines all day and it won't go off. So your engineers can disarm those. Is that an upgrade thing, or is anti-tank, anti-personnel mines? Yeah. They'll be really big mines. Those are anti-tank. They will fuck up your treads pretty bad. But then again, you can also just repair them, so they're not that big a deal. But the little mines, like there's a level later where there's a area just covered with landmines, and the best way to do it is just have everyone walking behind the Edelweiss and just have it go over all the just make a path. It's much easier than trying to navigate through them, which is what the game like kind of wants you to do.
I totally got it.
Use a mortar shot or anything to clear out the mines? No.
The enemy could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I don't think you can.
Good luck.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't. Because I think I have tried it before.
Underminer fire! Underminer fire!
Yeah, a quality of life improvement that was very much needed. That's in 4 is the option to speed up to just increase the overall speed the enemy's turn is.
The hunt begins.
Alright, calm down.
You could fry an egg on the hood of this thing. Advanced units have engaged the...
That won't save you.
Well, hell, that would have been great. I wish he had been wearing armor. I wish he'd been trying to shoot a lancer.
Gun is gonna melt.
Especially the enemy's turn where they don't do anything. Yeah. Or, no. the enemy's turn where they don't do anything is nice, because then it just ends. But the enemy turn where they just go like, they just run back and forth, I hate that shit.
The hunt begins.
Stay close out there.
Why does he take 2 shots?
Good night.
I don't know why.
Just, leave it to me.
Nancy, you feeling froggy? Because you gonna jump.
It looks like the wind's really picking up.
Oh yeah, this part.
I suspect it's a sandstorm, Welks. These Badlands are infamous for sandstorms, bad enough to drop visibility to 0.
I see. That'll make it tougher to spot the enemy until the storm blows over.
Yes, but the same applies to the enemy. Now is our chance to advance undetected.
I mean, they've been seeing me the whole time, and it hadn't been a problem.
Valid tactic when crossing ground with no natural cover.
Good idea. Thanks, Ease.
Yeah, okay. God damn. I just immediately hear Nancy. This is an anti-tank mine, by the way. I just hear Nancy, that SpongeBob, like, audio clip, just, my eyes!
Yippee!
Close your mouth, girl. Yeah.
Just, leave it to me. Oopsie, I dropped my bullets.
No, Nancy. That's okay. I wasn't going to use that stuff anyway.
Here I
Man down. Everybody be careful.
I'll never find them.
Here we go.
Nancy seems like the kind of soldier that would, like, name her bullets. I say kind of soldier, like that's a thing, but, like...
Get it done.
Gotta love nature.
Keep an eye on the ground and the
Holy shit.
I'll do my best.
What?
Check your ammunition stores.
Oh, Largo. He's the one I should have out here, too. Oh, yeah. Good part about the engineers, it doesn't take a turn to disarm mines. You can just do it. Or to rebuild barricades. You know what? Oh, shit. Well, alright. Carl's out in the open.
Thank you.
Oh, so Klutz. She says I dropped my bullets, but what actually happens is any of her equipment that uses ammo, like for example Alicia, bullets are infinite and Ragnet is infinite, but like their grenades, and on this gun the grenade launcher is ammo. So if you were planning on using them and clutch triggers, you don't have them anymore.
Medic!
Come on out here, Fina. Oh, the sandstorm keeps going. That's good. That's a nice touch.
You'll be okay. Don't worry about a thing.
Yeah. But you can also just end her turn and do it again, and it may not be triggered. Fuck you, guy. That's for Carl.
Just keep up this pace.
Now that I think about it, I think what may happen when you walk over a body is if you're out of ammo. No, never mind, because that's proving it right there. I was gonna say if you're out of something, you might be able to pick it up, but I would have my grenades back if that was the case.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
There's a special enemy behind that wall there that I really need to go try to kill. Work really well on tanks. They definitely don't at my level. No, yeah, but your of course your Lancers always go for the radiator, but your Lancers will be able to take them out usually in 1 to 2 hits, and if you team up. A good way to do that is get a shock trooper there to start. Oh, he missed. Get a shock trooper there behind the tank and have them shoot the radiator. It won't do a ton of damage, but it will start taking some off. And then if you get a Lancer next to them, when the Lancer shoots, they'll team up with the shock trooper, and so you'll be doing extra damage. And you'll always know if they're going to shoot with you because the name of the teammate will be up in the corner. Yeah, well, not always. Well, yeah, they do. Unless, well, there's some trick to it where it doesn't always happen.
Entering combat.
That I haven't really nailed down, but for the most part, yeah, they do. I'll organize Alicia and Nancy, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You have no good car ideas.
Fire!
I totally got it.
Status report, soldiers.
What, enemy found?
Yeah.
You're headed.
Also, if the enemy ever has a name, they're special, and you'll get extra points for taking them out. But just for the sake of it, for the sake of teaming up, I'm going to leave her here and not shoot. So I can show you.
My turn, okay?
Yeah, your overall score will go up if you take out a special enemy.
Cover fire coming.
And sometimes it's a tank. The tank will also have a name. So you see how Nancy is up in the corner?
Could kill you out there.
That means when I shoot, she'll be shooting with me.
Just, leave it to me.
But you can't dodge this.
Here I go!
Then again, neither can we.
Yippee!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Oh, then maybe that was the enemy. That challenge map wasn't necessarily down. Yeah.
Pace yourself. Keep your stamina up.
Oh, wait, you know what? I think running over enemies may give you a chance to pick up new weapons. I think. Because I do remember that happening occasionally.
Understood. Nothing personal.
Vice, you're never getting over there.
No problem, boss.
Oh, I almost fucked up. I gotta remember the next thing I do is to bring Carl back into my reinforcements.
Try to keep your footing in that stand.
You think that's enough to stop me? Bang, bang, baby!
I want to start favoring scouts more and more just because their mobility. Scouts are... Me too. That's why I recommend your scouts, as you level them up, will get better at... will just get better at accuracy overall. But when you do your engineering, your R&D, definitely put points into... Well, if I take out the tank, I won't need it. Definitely put points into the power upgrades on the scout rifles. As you can see, it's very worth it. It's like working out. You won't see results at first, but over time, you'll start to see why you wanted to do that.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I'm impressed, but
Yeah, like, I don't have to worry about this scout. I can run right up to the sniper. I can run right up to him. They don't have crossfire. But he'll probably dodge because I'm right in front of him. Or he won't.
Perfect!
enemy unit neutralized.
Doesn't deal much damage. I guess it's true compared to an assault at close range. But I could never get my assaults that close. Yeah, it takes time, but you will get there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it. So enemy ace 1 is an enemy ace is the people who have a name. And when you beat them, you get, if you pick up their body, you will get a weapon. That is why you do that. Okay. I done figured it out.
Huh? What's this?
Alright, no money. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, no problem.
What a weird place for something like this.
There you all are. Hey there, Faldio. I didn't know you were out here too.
I'm an archaeologist.
I'm not, and it just blows away like sand.
To observe the ruins interior.
The shape of it really is unusual. I've never seen anything like it.
I
feel like I've seen it before somewhere.
This building was supposedly erected millennia ago by the Valkyria themselves.
So they actually existed then?
Yes, the Valkyria make a sudden appearance in European history thousands of years ago. Records say they brought with them incredibly advanced
Turns out
technology.
the runes are a giant tank. I wish.
Then one day, their history just ends. The Valkyria just disappeared.
Not a spoiler, because you will never see it coming, but something like that does happen.
I always thought they were just a myth.
That's it. I remember now.
Like, the reason I'm confident it's not spoilers because it's well hidden. You will never. You're not going to see anything and go, oh, I bet that's secretly a tank. No, you'll never notice it.
Remember what, Welkin? What are you shouting about?
The Dread Nautilus. This structure looks just like a Dread Nautilus.
A dread nautilus?
You don't know? They're marine cephalopods. They live inside pointy spiral shells. And these ruins look just like that shell. I wonder if there's some connection there.
Welkin, you're into bugs. I guess water bugs count, but
Welkin, you can be such a...
you're really blurring the line there.
What's up?
Nothing.
I don't know. Do entomologists study like ocean bugs too?
Right. Let's take a look inside then. We may find some.
I feel like that's a whole different group of study.
Alicia, I want you to come help Faldio and me look around inside. Largo, Rosie, and Isara, you stay here. Be on the lookout for movement in the area.
All right, sir. Please be careful.
Oh, well, good. Just leave it that way. You can watch the stream if you need to, but if you really need to know.
Tell me, Silvaria, do these walls offer an answer to our search?
What?
I pray, where sleeps the ancient power?
What do you read?
Valkov, the Holy Lance, scorcher of the vast earth, asleep eternal in the bosom of Randgrease, made pillar of its keeper's keep, kept thereby for eon without end.
Then it's true. The sacred lance lies buried within Randgrease's walls.
But your grace, how do you...
Made it from the box. I bet she isn't important or anything.
With this, our dream is made...
I know he was going to say more stuff, but I thought it'd be funny if I just skipped right after he left.
Chapter 7. The Battle at Boreas.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this'll be the fight. Yeah, this'll be the battle to end the stream on tonight. Good God. It's very cool, but holy fuck, is it a hard battle.
Amazing, isn't it?
I think my super weapons and stuff will get me through it pretty easy.
It's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration.
It's uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here.
That's what bugs me so much about that one pose Alicia keeps doing, is she's covering her mouth in shock. But, like, if I literally saw someone go, like, and, like, cover their mouth like this, like, the fuck is wrong with you?
It's in Old Northern script.
Old Northern?
It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
It's also the name of a new whiskey bourbon.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just
New coffee. That's how you cover a cough. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like if someone's like, it's like, are you stupid?
Let's take a look. It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith. It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyrie suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame. That became the War of the Valkyrie.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Girl, if it is, someone's a big fan of that fairy tale.
Ruins like these dot the European map. Traces of
I don't know what the game is going for with the Darksons thing, but like the name is so close to Darkskin, it's kind of like, yeah. I mean, that's what it's going for.
The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyrie did exist.
I don't know if this is true. Here's my theory on the Darksons. Their whole thing is their dark eyes, dark hair. And that makes me think that it was sort of a social political shield of, it's like basically making a character that has generic Asian descriptions made by an Asian company. It's like, we made it. If you want to say we're making fun of somebody, we're making fun of ourselves. We didn't make them look like anybody else, but it's like, this is like supposed, this is the 1930s. We wanted racism to be a part of it. So the safe bet is to make fun of yourself so that, or not make fun of, but like target yourself in story so that you don't have to worry about that part and you can still just tell the story.
Wow, this is so educational. The Valkyrie won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyrie as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons...
It's also like they combined everyone who was persecuted at the time. It's like they're kind of, they have like, well, they don't. I was gonna say they really have Jewish features and Japanese features, and I was gonna say like, and black, but not really. So I guess they're not touched. I guess that was one of like, we're not touching that one. I would just go ahead and go for the challenging themes.
With no
I get why they would. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, like with writers, where it's like, I ran into this when I was writing my book. That sucks. My villain didn't seem villainy enough because I didn't want to write that stuff down. But then again, it's what the character would do, so I was like really torn. So I personally didn't want to add that to the book because I didn't want to put words to paper like that. So I just decided he wasn't gonna be like that, and as such, he didn't seem as threatening.
Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
And just explaining exactly what happened is more than I want to go into on a book. I kind of want to forget it. But he wasn't like racist, and I wasn't talking about like adding like the N-word to the book or anything, but like he was supposed to be kind of like, there was supposed to be a whole thing originally where there was like sexual assault, because that's what would have driven the story in that at that time. And I was like, no, I'm gonna rewrite that part because I don't want to write that.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad...
If you choose to half-ass the challenging stuff, especially the themes that are dealing with potentially problematic stuff, you're just going to piss off people that you're too timid, and people were hoping for more. Yeah, and if you don't do that, then you're also running the risk of pissing off, you know...
Anyway, that's enough history for today.
People not being able to
for Imperial tracks.
Look past that. And then when they see offensive things, that they would, you know, just go up in arms over the fact that you even put that in the world. So it's a fine line you have to cross. And I think the rewrite, I got him better.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but
the book itself. Turns out, if you have a good idea for a story and you just got gumption, that doesn't mean you're suddenly going to learn how to write.
Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here.
I am proud of myself. I think the story is very good. I like the concept. I like the characters. I worked very hard on it for a long time. And I got several stories that I came up with. But I just could not nail down the skill required to write a book. And when I realized I should have gone to school for it, it was too late.
What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet.
That's why D&D was a good outlet, because I don't have to write that shit. I can just tell the story and make it up. Like, grammar doesn't tend to matter so much in D&D.
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Boreas.
Look around. How much more proof do you need?
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
All right, time out, you two.
You stay out of this, Largo.
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking.
It does when you flub a line in character and your GM decides that actually happened rather than you know. Well, I've said this a lot in different discussions of D&D, but like, you have to have the hurdle of having an asshole player or an asshole GM. That's the thing you may never accomplish. You may never get past.
You too, kid. You know Rosie's
like, I had a GM one time that would put a lot of work into like maps and shit, and if we decided to do something he hadn't planned, he would get mad and make arbitrary reasons why we couldn't do it. Like, to the point where sometimes he would draw a door and then just like that led to a room he never drew, but he would have the door thing, like he was gonna put it in later and he never did. And we were like, well, what's behind this door? Nothing, that door's locked. It's like, okay, well, what if I just try to smash the door in? And it's like, well, you can't. Why not? Because you fucking can't. Anyway. And it's like, all right. It's one thing to do that. That's why I never liked maps, because it kind of... if you have a lenient and creative GM, it's fine. But if you don't, it kind of turns it into a board game, and I don't like that. I like board games, just not when I'm trying to play something that's more open and free. Anyway, I'll stop ranting and read what you said. I was also reading the character's bio, and apparently Isara is a literal child. Rosie's about to throw hands with a child. She's a child?
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
How old is she? I know she's young.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
I would pull up her bio here, but I can't. For the sake of potential spoilers, I'm not looking at any of the bios. Not saying there's a spoiler in Isara's. I'm just not opening it, just in case there's something in there that I forgot. Isara's like 16.
Faldio, what is
There's also like a 12-year-old that's in one of the units. Oh, there's a really young person in Is it Oscar? I think Oscar the sniper is like especially young.
It's called the Valkyrian Spiral.
Okay, so what is it?
I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
One of the shock troopers.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry.
I think I do remember a young one, but I don't think it's one that I added to the squad.
It's possible that
I don't
this
really know them.
wasn't
I know my squad 7.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
One that I had to fill the roster just because, but I used only half of them ever.
Sure, let's go.
Huh?
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
Did no one try touching it?
Looks like
an underground chamber in the Barius ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask?
All right, let's take a look.
I just like the idea. It's like, should we go in? Do you have to ask? And she like takes steps like, the answer was no. Apparently you did. Look, folks, I know we're in a war for our existence, but like, maybe let's not use him on the front lines. Like, I don't know, man. He's got gumption.
Whoa. What is this place?
It seems like it goes on forever.
Wow, look at this
He's
wall.
got gumption. He's still in diapers.
Amazing. There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio?
That's why we call him the pacifier.
I can tell you they're too ancient for me to decipher.
Welkin, we're not alone.
Who's there?
I think Faldio's here. Oh, there he is.
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander.
He's the
Hold it
Emperor.
right there. You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will. What?
Lower your weapon. Your lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood. If you are determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloten. You quite impressed Jaeger. He was singing your praises, boy. Silvaria, come.
Sir.
There is a lot of crossover between Skies and Chronicles. And one of them is that both of them have one of those kinds of scenes that I love, which is like what just happened, where it's just like a meeting with the enemy, and the enemy just doesn't really care to fight you right now, and it's just a casual it's not a casual conversation, but it's a conversation where it's like, I don't know why I like those scenes. It's kind of like humanizing.
Let me catch you up on the current situation.
I'll just say I'm glad I know this time everything that's going to happen in this battle. Because boy was I not prepared. Yeah, Chan. Best character. I've grown very attached to Nancy. I won't lie. Those scenes can be great. It's a way of showing how little the big bad even thinks of the player. Yeah, I do love that. And especially when it's like, when the actual battle comes through, there's that now interpersonal relationship. Like in Skies of Arcadia, it's the first time you meet Ramirez, and you can choose to fight him, but you're not supposed to. If you don't, he just puts his sword back and casually kidnaps Fina and takes the Moonstones, but there's a whole conversation that takes place. And then later, it's like, it just feels more like, ah, fuck this guy. Remember what he did last time?
You'll commence combat now. Stay sharp out there.
I wonder if the commands... I haven't even thought to look if Welkin's commands are still active.
Is our target. We have to stop it.
Or if that's the game hasn't unlocked that yet. You can't kidnap her, Moon. We kidnapped her first. I mean, no, they didn't. They kidnapped her second.
Now, dear galleons, flee or be crushed underfoot of the Batinus.
Your Grace, I will eliminate the forces east of the temple, then return to provide support.
Very well.
though I doubt I shall require your assistance. The Batamist shall rest atop their
Batamist?
riven camp before...
Welkin, take a look at that tank.
Holy. With armor like that, I don't figure my anti-tank lance will do much good.
And I don't like the look of that cannon. Standing in front of that thing's a bad idea.
Hear me, sweetheart?
Let's watch and wait for now. It has to have some kind of weak point.
Yeah, watching and waiting. You crazy?
No problem, boss. Come on, baby. It's you and me here.
Yeah, I do like that. If Ike is in proximity, close enough proximity to Vice, she gets
Try not to leave yourself open.
what is the actual description? Being around close friends makes even the battlefield a little cheerier, boosting her attack power. So yeah, if she's in close proximity to Vice, which she usually is, she gets like an attack boost. That's so fucking great.
Don't pass up a chance to attack.
Bang, bang, baby! You think that's enough to stop me?
Nice work!
Leave it all to me.
Oh, also, putting them through training will unlock more of their potentials.
Yeehaw!
Target silent.
Leave it all to me.
Man down.
So I get it. Guy on top of the super tank with a silly name. Pirates don't go yeehaw. We ain't pirates this time.
I'll take care of it.
But we could be. Robots don't say ye. I'll show ye.
Who are these guys?
I think I would have to relocate. Well, that's fine. I can
I'll
do
take
that.
care of it.
Ooh, still too far.
Dance, punk!
So I'll make a Futurama sound awake.
No problem, boss.
I did. It's called class, you yokel. Got the tank bender.
Perfect!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Yeah, so Daft, when you get to this mission, you won't see why, because I did it, but it is worth getting rid of the guys on the cliff first.
Here we go.
Then you want to put the Edelweiss above all else when you're.
We don't know what that thing's got. Be careful.
When you're in combat with the Edelweiss like this, you have a area that you can back it up into to protect the radiator. Do it. And the problem with those guys is if you back them up and you don't kill them, they'll run to the edge and throw a grenade down. So they can end the whole thing very quickly if you don't do that.
Roger, roger.
Yeah,
Please secure the route.
I still haven't nailed down the driving. I got it pretty good, but the Edelweiss is very... Turning is specifically difficult.
Just watch this.
Shit. Well.
We don't know what that thing's got. Be
That was
careful.
mostly not worth it.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men!
Oh yeah,
Annihilate our enemies!
and he'll do that, and that's also why the guys on the cliff get...
Major damage sustained! Entering combat!
Welkin, are your orders working?
Now!
I need to check that. Yeah, they are. I should have been using these for a while. I don't think that'll work, but let's try it.
Requesting mortar support fire!
Nope. I could have taken out those guys on the cliff with that without having to go up there, but alas.
No problem, boss.
Okay, yeah, they can't do anything about that.
Imperial tank
Come on,
approaching.
baby. It's you and me here.
Yeah, Largo is the only one I've got right now who can take out the turrets.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
I never really used Ramsey. I forgot what her personality was like.
Thank you.
Been waiting here. All right.
Man down. Everybody be
I
careful.
don't want Sunsize or Arcadia Seems. I really don't know the characters, but I can advise character to about. Oh no. Yeah, they're just their likenesses. They're not right at all. Well, some of the dialogue is either in reference to Skies or they made it, fit more. And their bios are accurate. But as far as characterization, no.
Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
It's just you and me, man.
Gotcha.
It does. But I forget. It might not move because I have the Edelweiss in front of it. Which that's what the big guns it's shooting me with are supposed to, like, deter me from, but it doesn't.
For you, sure.
Because I don't really need Jan right now. I need to get, Walter. No, not Walter. Carl. I don't know. It's a bad idea to bring out Herbert, but I like Herbert, despite all that.
Please keep up formation as you flank them. Keep your heads down.
Been waiting here.
Yeah, it does move. I think it's like a couple turns before it starts moving. Or something.
You're done!
Well, shit.
Doesn't it have any weak spots?
Roger, roger.
What's up with Ramsey's personality? I need to look it up.
Thank you.
Continue.
Roger, roger.
No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies! Fire severe!
I don't know why it's not moving. It should be. In fact, I kind of need it to. Let me repair it first, but let me move the Edelweiss out of the way. Because that honestly might be what's stopping it, which is good at first, but you do need it to move. Reminds me of that year where the second album, the rock opera by the Proto Men. I don't know, the song was like, doesn't matter. I'm glad I don't know what that is, because I've had some earworms stuck in my head recently that I did not want there.
Don't let that tank.
Here we go!
Let me at least take out this other turret before I leave.
Target silenced. Head to the next one. Imperial tank approaching. We've got much more. Where's the exhaust? It's got me pinned down.
Yeah, the turning is like it's camera sensitive, but it shouldn't be.
Been waiting here.
Destroy that oversized tank!
Oh, is that what we're supposed to do? You see, I wasn't sure.
You're done!
Mike.
I'll give it a go.
Thank you.
I feel like, now that you say that, I feel like I have heard that. I think I forgot what the proto-men were. Alright, will it move now?
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies! Fire! Send to fire!
What gives? Let me put the Edelweiss back where it was at the beginning of everything.
No, I'm...
That's something I need to do later, but it doesn't matter.
I'll give it a go. This looks kind of like home.
Thank you.
There's a special boost that you can get from Herbert, and I love his just like whatever attitude about everything until it backfires. But one of my favorite things he says is when he's getting his like super everything's better boost. The thing he says is like, huh, maybe I'll see what trying is like. Can't really be expected to move that Lancer all the way up and over that hill. It'll take forever. No, that's
Heed my words and no victory.
not what you're supposed to do.
Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Okay, yeah, the Edelweiss was in the way. That's what it was. Which tactically is good. You can go ahead and now that you've seen that, you can keep the Edelweiss there and just keep repairing it and take out all the turrets before they become an issue. Also, the other thing with Vice and Ica, their last names, they don't, well, Vice does, but that's not their last names.
Who are these guys?
The enemy won't use all their CP. No, they won't. But knowing that, what you can do is like what I did, block this thing, and then just keep repairing and letting it run, and then have like just a full bar of power. I kind of do wish that this had one of those Skies of Arcadia things with Judgment and Blue Rogues, where when you had your full spirit bar, you could spend all the points to do like a crazy powerful attack. I don't think you can do that. Never came up, but I don't know, maybe you can.
Here we go! Gotta love nature.
No, enemy.
I'll give it a go.
Some of the missions have a hard turn limit. All the missions have a hard turn limit. And then there's some timed ones that stresses me out. Yeah, honestly, I kind of forgot about that, and I should have been paying attention.
We've got much left. Where's the exhaust?
I'll just keep you up there for now. Or maybe we won't.
A needless bother when it...
Keep your head, Lieutenant. That desert is covered by parts of standing ruins. If you shell unstable walls, fragments...
Roger that.
Yep.
The team east of the temple is in bad shape. Some woman is sending up some major At this rate, they'll be forced to withdraw.
I understand. We'll try to hold our ground here. All right. Let's slow that behemoth down with as much rubble as we can throw in front of it.
Go, you mighty behemoth.
Just watch this.
Please help the advance unit.
I guess that one doesn't fall over.
Moving out!
Let me go ahead and relocate my scouts.
Try to keep your heads down.
There's more.
Watch your surroundings.
There's more enemies, but they're over here, so they haven't done anything.
Just, leave it to me.
Let's go, Nancy. Nancy Hicks Gribble.
Take them out, one unit at a time.
These sandbags will protect me from the big tank.
Right, here I go.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I should point out.
Our defense is thin anywhere.
If you're in camp, your teammates will heal naturally. If they're just standing out in the battlefield, are there any once you get on the tank? Yes. But I can't do it yet.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
At least I don't think I can. Well, that didn't work like I thought it would.
Push forward.
They hit a little bit per turn, but it's like noticeable in the camp. You probably paid attention to the tutorial, which is more than I did.
Imperial tank approaching.
Oh, hey. Thanks.
Yeah, it's fun when I don't have to worry about, like, the other enemies.
We've got much more.
I think reinforcements get called at some point, because they should be around. So, maybe I'm remembering the process wrong, but I guess I should move everybody. Because somebody... What'll happen is the Batimus, I think is how you pronounce that. It'll have to use its gun against the ruins, and then the radiator will expose itself, and then you throw a grenade into it. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen.
Entering combat.
We aren't sure of its capabilities.
Alright, let's see what he does.
Heed my words and no victory.
There's no one out here but you.
Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
You're just wasting time. Yeah, that's what happens. I'm skipping this part just because, hey, it's what I said was going to happen. Rosie, let's give it to you, motherfuckers.
Don't get spooked, soldiers. Follow me.
Why aren't you attacking? They're dead. How rude.
Here I come!
Thank God that shield was there to protect me from the blast. How nice of him.
That leaves 2 radiators.
Lieutenant, squads 1 and 3 have suffered heavy losses out east. I'm pulling them out.
Welkin, it's me, Valdio. I'm sorry, but we couldn't do a thing against her. She had a spiral lance and shield. They were the arms of a Valkyria, Welkin.
They call this one the Death Star grenade throw.
It's likely her unit will be arriving there soon, as backup. Do not, I repeat, do not engage her. Now hurry up and stop that tank.
Understood. We need those radiators.
Squish that pig.
My legs aren't listening to me.
Try to keep your heads down.
I know she's just gonna fall off it, but I kinda think it's funny, so I'm just gonna put her up there.
I totally got it.
Nancy Totes gets it.
My legs aren't listening to me.
It's because you got toes in your ears. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of it. Oh, everyone's healed. Okay.
You all are so much more than this. I know it.
I totally got it.
That's a really useful call once you get it, but it's the last call you get.
I'm on it. Ugh, this place is a dust trap.
I did not realize Rosie had that. Yeah, I met the guy in the graveyard and he seems to give you orders, but the XP cost is super high. I had to do some of those skirmishes a few times. That's the whole reason I played those skirmishes multiple times.
I totally got it.
They're headed that way. Please
I'll be right back.
Don't get spooked, soldiers. Follow me. Keep your heads down.
Please head for the objective.
Don't let up on the offense. Time your shots carefully, soldiers. Man, I'm gonna sleep for a week when this is over.
Imperial tank approaching. Try to keep your heads down.
They're after me.
Lancers, please keep track of your ammo.
Where's that backup?
Doesn't it have any weak spots?
Enemy attack. All units brace for it. What is that giant thing?
Please proceed with caution.
That tank is coming this way. Destroy that oversized tank. Don't get careless. It could be anywhere. Don't overextend yourself.
Hold on, I'm on my way now.
Move in groups while backing each other up. We aren't sure of its capabilities. Please be careful.
Glad the mic was off. You didn't hear me smash my elbow when I sat back down. Oh my god, it hurt.
So that's their commander.
Here I go!
Okay, that's right. We don't do all three. Maybe we do. I gotta get rid of this thing. To those who suffer the acne world, you ever have one of those bumps that, like,
Cobalt flames of the Valkyria.
you're like, I'll just wait till it comes to a head and then get rid of it, but then it never does?
All forces. There
That's what I'm dealing with. Usually it goes away, but this one hasn't. I'm kind of at the end of my rope on this one, so I'm gonna go at it with a knife and try to drain it later, and I'm not looking forward to that.
Backup troops have arrived. If the reports are true, we can't beat it. Everyone, focus on that last radiator.
It doesn't usually go well. Yeah, I know, but I gotta do something. It's getting to the painful point, and if I don't, yeah. What?
We don't know what that thing's got. Be careful.
I've done it before. And
Please stop that tank from breaking through.
it sucks, but just for a little bit.
Don't let that tank through.
Oh, that's Vice. I was gonna run up there to shoot him. Oh, there are more people. Damn it, I wish I had realized that. I would have done the mortar call. Good job, Herbert. Man, they were a perfect... I wish I had noticed them. They were in a perfect setup. Where were you going, man? Game seems well made, just a bit slow for my taste these days. Yeah. These parts are definitely the problem. That's why 4 has the you could speed up. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're getting enjoyment out of the stream then, because that's the main reason why I wanted to share it, is because I know it's not for everybody. So close. There we go. Yay, Nancy. Shaking down. Currently shaking down a cigarette sales lady for a plunger, so it's a nice change. Oh, okay. I didn't understand what you even said. No-hit Nancy. No hit on her. Well, shit. Oh, boy. Shaking down a lady who sells cigarettes to get a plunger from her. No euphemism involved. See, that's the thing. I figured it was literal, but I was like, I must not be understanding what he's saying. They know how to take. They know to take out the primary threat. I recommend watching the VOD. Everyone knows you take out ads first. Mm-hmm. Did the conditions change? I need to check that. 20 turns past. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I didn't even notice that. You have your evaluation rank before the end. Well, how do you like that? It's not the same effect, but I want to use it, damn it.
Requesting mortar support fire.
Come on. Nancy, you're probably gonna die.
Yippee!
Well, not die, but
not surprised.
Be injured.
You've got much room. Where's the exhaust?
I just need somebody to run over and get the body of the special guy. Oh, he's already gone. I guess...
What a pain.
I guess you can't. Well, good thing I've got just the order for this.
Alright, listen up!
Right, yeah, don't get near.
I need a medic out here, fast!
That's also a very, very useful one, where you can get the medic to show up without having to go there.
Please, do what you can!
The body's disappear if turn goes by. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I wouldn't have sent Nancy out there if I had remembered.
Moving out!
Can I use that twice in one turn if I can afford it? No.
Entering combat!
It's weird how your thing doesn't hurt me at all. I know I don't hurt you either, but... But the Edelweiss will now provide cover.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
I keep forgetting about this hill, and that's what's killing me.
Ain't no stopping me.
Yeah, it would be. You purposely can't hurt her right now because she's not really the boss. The tank is the boss. She's just a new obstacle. Or rather, another obstacle.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Medic.
Don't you worry. I'll take care of it.
I do like the medic's bio. Because the medic is just called medic. But when you look at the... Damn it. When you look at the bio... it says that the medic is a series of triplets, and it's Fina, Nina, and Gina.
Leave it all to me! Medic!
Please stop that tank from breaking through!
Okay. Largo's not in a good position.
Let's tip.
You're done!
Don't stray too far from...
Okay. They're dissing the Moon Wizard more than I am. Yeah. Oh man, that's my cover though. Oh shit. I knew it was gonna move, but I didn't know it was gonna move that much. Dodge, Alicia. Okay, good. Woo! God! She flew back. What's Alicia's nickname? Bun Lady? Oh, Dead Lady. Beetle-tastic.
Entering combat.
Fall back now.
Beetle
You'll
bomber.
make it. That's a promise.
Alicia! Alicia! Stay with me!
Imperial tank approaching.
Alright, Selvaria. How you like this? Now you'll die of lung disease.
Heed my words and no victory. Loose your fire, men! Annihilate our enemies!
Yeah, you and Selvaria are already attacking. Okay, I call bullshit on that, but whatever. This fight's gonna be tough for me. We're gonna need to grind some levels. No, you don't need to do that. You just need to... I'm being dumb and not taking cover. Cover in this phase is very important.
Right, here I go.
Can Ica make it?
We're under fire here. Requesting backup.
Medic!
Not looking good so far.
So that's their commander.
There's that much mass. Where's the exhaust?
Please neutralize that oversized tank.
There we go.
We're clear to it.
Alright, now I can finish this.
No problem, boss.
Although I could have used the Ragnade before I ended the turn. That was dumb of me.
Put yourself in the enemy's blind.
All right! Ah! Presumptuous little vermin.
Your Grace, are you all right?
Fine.
Also, yeah, that. Remember that.
Not for long at this rate.
Try to save the radiator on the right for last, because that way you can use the tank as cover while you're running to it.
Understood. Oh,
The enemy tank has been damaged. That should also impair its defenses, Sevens. Everybody, concentrate fire on that tank. Take it down.
go, go, go!
What now?
Concentrate your fire.
I forgot about this part.
No problem, boss.
Well, if that's the case...
we go! Entering combat.
Maybe I can. I think I got enough points. I can probably take it down in one.
Entering combat. Fire! Entering combat.
There we go. Whew. Okay.
Atoms. Lost to this rabble.
Your Grace, are you injured?
Silvaria, plans for the Marmota must be adjusted to account for these failures.
In due time, Grace. You're in danger here. My men will see you to safety.
Yes! We managed to beat that thing back!
Nice work out there, Lieutenant.
I guess if you end the fight with Silvaria, like, using her power, that sound effect just keeps on going.
Whelks, the enemy forces have begun to retreat.
Then it's our turn to advance. Don't let Maximilian get away!
I guess you don't have to pick up that guy's body. She hasn't learned to turn it off yet. Instead of watching more, it's pretty late. I need to go ahead. Maxitrillion. That's pretty good. That's better than how I read it. I thought it said Maxitron. I don't know why. You think the Great Tank wouldn't be able to move now that the radiators are blown up? They're not. It's the fact that Silvaria is pulling him out and just gonna, like, escort him out. But anyway, thank you guys for sticking around for the extra long stream. Yeah, I'll continue more of this on Monday. And yeah, I hope see y'all later next time, and hope y'all have a good rest of your night. And bye-bye.